Hey Pisces, welcome back to Deku Tarot and welcome to your reading for May 2022. So weird to say that, I almost said 2020. I know it's been a while, I do apologize for going AWOL. If you want to know where I've been, what's been going on, you want to hear more about the May astrology, do check out my little mini vlog that I put out right for all these videos. And we're going to get right into your reading here, okay? We're using the, oh my god, what is the name of this deck? John Bauer. This is the John Bauer deck here. Sorry, I didn't have the box with me, so I was like, he is an artist, but it's not the other one that I'm thinking of. So we're going to use that for your reading today. And we're just going to look really at like where you're at here, okay? Here we're at this May. And I just feel like things have felt very rough for you guys. For a while, it feels like there's been a lot of like really huge shifts in terms of who you are, the people that you surround yourself with, you know, I don't want to say in terms of family, but like it does feel like there's been huge shifts there when you get the 10 of Pentacles and the Judgment card, the first out here. And again, when I talk about any types of houses, stuff like that, know that I'm referring to Pisces rising kind of energy, okay? You should be watching the videos for your rising sign, as I think in most cases, it's a little more relevant than your sun sign. You can always watch ones for your sun sign. I just find that the rising signs usually hit the nail on the head pretty hard. But the 10 of Pentacles and the Judgment card are very, to me, this really indicates that there's been a marked change, or there needs to be a marked change in terms of family or home situations there with the 10 of Pentacles and, you know, Judgment. What does home look like? Who do we surround ourselves with? There's a really big moment of, it feels like, release of people that you might have, you know, been very close with, you might have lived with, considered family. And Judgment kind of comes up to say, it's bringing up kind of past feelings or past situations about something it feels like that has ended or that needs to end. There's a really big chapter when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles and Judgment in terms of family, of home, when it's coming to an ending. And I'm not surprised that that is coming up because we do have that eclipse. Oh, sorry, why am I saying eclipse? The Mercury, because the eclipse is in a couple days. But we are we're already in the Mercury retrograde in Gemini. And Mercury rules your 7th house. Again, when I talk about this stuff, know that I am talking about it for, obviously, Pisces rising in this case. I'm talking about the astrology and where that's hitting for you guys. So again, Mercury retrograde in Gemini is your 4th house. So it's about home and family. We have, you know, Mercury being retrograde. Mercury is your 7th house. So when Mercury goes retrograde, it has you really going a little bit more backwards in terms of love and relationships, or it doesn't even have to be that friendships. Any type of relationships in your life are going to be reevaluated. And there is this real sense for you guys, especially at the beginning and the beginning of the retrograde. So it's more like end of April energy, like right around then, end of April. Where were we at? What were we focusing on? And what do we need to come to the conclusion of here? Because 2 of Pentacles shows up. We are kind of juggling a situation, juggling maybe even 2 people, juggling making a decision about something. We're 2 different ways here, and we have to make a choice. When the 2 of Pentacles shows up, you can only juggle, you can only keep at this pace for so long. And so you will come kind of to this conclusion, it feels like, as we come up around like late May, when we have the Mercury Cazimi. And again, this is going to be very felt for you guys. It's going to be very much in your home and family houses, your relationships. Anything that, you know, you were being confronted with at the very beginning is going to come back up to be reevaluated, and you're going to get a lot more clarity of it. When is that Mercury Cazimi for you guys? It's somewhere, I think it's like 21st or 22nd. But around then, you're going to get a lot more clarity on whatever that is. On whatever that situation is, whatever it is that you've been trying to come to conclusions with, in regards to relationships, to home, family, whatever that is. I do feel like for some of you, we have some really big decisions in terms of, you know, what do we want to do? Do we want to live here? Do we want to live with these people? Some of you, it kind of feels like you're getting to a place of wanting to change though how you're living, where you're living, what that situation is, like how you've been doing it. With the 8 of Pentacles, it shows you like needing to put in a little bit more work there. There has to be work in terms of this decision. It's not something that we're going to make a decision on right away. It's something that we will build up to. But also, Where's the word I'm looking for here? Let the tarot speak for me here. Is where you're at, what you're doing, how you're living, filling your cups? Are you emotionally satisfied? Because it feels like there is a real focus on, what have I been building up and how does it really make me feel? With the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and then the Tower, it really shows, this kind of to me speaks of, I have worked hard for something that has maybe not fulfilled me in the way that I thought it would. And whatever you thought, you had built yourself up to be or you'd been working on, it's going to show up as very unstable and maybe not what you thought it was, and maybe this isn't what you actually wanted, and it's okay to change your mind. It's something that I think that you guys need to know, or I don't even know if I need to tell you that, and Pisces are pretty good at that, but with the Tower showing up there, I mean, that's just a really big moment. And again, there's going to be really big moments of clarity, especially in terms of whatever decisions, whatever choice you need to make about something and why you weren't able to make that until then. So let's take a look at this kind of Tower energy here and what this has to do with like decisions and self-fulfillment and feeling good about where you're at, because there is this like part of you that is just not satisfied. And it's like, you should feel this way. You've been putting this work, you've been putting this effort, you have been looking at yourself differently, you've been changing, and it's like you're not. I also feel like for a lot of you, there's a lot of physical changes that you are making into your life, your appearance, who you are. And I would also just say, during Mercury retrograde, don't do anything big. Do not make any drastic decisions, especially not during this one. If you watch my little vlog, I kind of explained why this is very important. And I keep seeing all these people around me making insanely huge decisions. And I'm like, please don't do that right now. This is like the worst time to make a decision like this, like especially in terms of your health, what you are doing to, your physical appearance, etc. You are not going to be in the same headspace about it. After this is over, I don't think you're going to like what you did. I think you're really going to start questioning this, and you're going to be like, oh no, what did I do? Oh no, why did I dye my hair that color? Oh no, why did I get like a face tattoo? Oh no, why did I, whatever it might be, just take time. There's no judgment here. There's no nothing. Nobody's anything, okay? Just take your time and don't make any drastic decisions at this moment, because it just feels like it's not going to be a lasting thing, especially with that Ace of Swords showing up with all that there. It's like, oh, I see now. It's a very clear moment where I might have done something that I am not happy about. But we're going to continue looking at this right here. Is that Tower moment. It's pretty big. It feels very prevalent. Oh my God. Yeah, it has to do with what does it do with that? Yeah. A decision. Oh, a decision. I mean, for a lot of you guys, love is looking really good. I'll say that, and it kind of comes in really unexpectedly, really intensely. But that's not what we're talking about right now. But yeah, that's what I was trying to get with the Tower there. Six of Pentacles reverse. This wasn't stable in the first place, was it? Do I need to say anything else? Because Six of Pentacles reverse is whatever you were putting into that, it was either not enough or whatever you're getting out of it wasn't enough. The whole fucking thing is a mess there. With the Six of Pentacles reverse after the Tower, I just feel like that's a big no go. Like, that didn't work out. But me putting in that effort didn't work out. The situation didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Eek, yikes, no. And like I was saying, I think I mentioned this very briefly, but I really went into it in the video. This Mercury retrograde in Gemini, think back to spring of 2020, spring of 2021, and what was happening then. It's kind of a lesser version of that, and it can be very intense. So again, whatever is mulling about in your head about who you should be, what you should look like, what you should be doing to yourself, let it sit until after the retrograde, okay? I promise you, you will be happy you did that. Especially because Jupiter goes into Aries and everything is fucking amped the hell up, and you're not going to be able to see clearly about what it is you really want and why you felt like you're pushed to do this. It's like you're just trying to feel some type of satisfaction because other parts of your life are not happy, are not stable, don't feel right. you're not getting what you want in other areas. You think, if I do this, it's very almost like Taurus. This is why I sometimes think that Taurus and Pisces work out so well as friends, etc., because they both do this thing where they indulge like things that are not good for themselves when they want to feel something, or, you know, when they feel stressed, whatever it might be. The reaction is, I'm gonna go buy this, or I'm gonna change my appearance, or I'm gonna do something. Like, I'm gonna go buy something. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of crazy shit. I'm gonna go spend all this money on food. I'm gonna go spend money on friends. I'm gonna go on this random trip. I'm going to cut all my hair off. I'm gonna make some insane decision that with my body or face that like, or hair or clothes, whatever it is, that I can't immediately just change back. Don't do that. That's just such a big warning in your reading here. Like, just don't do that. It can be at this moment. And, like, you're going to feel embarrassed about it after. You might not want to say, oh, no, I was wrong. Maybe I don't feel this way. Maybe it's not what I want. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Like, it's okay to be wrong, but don't let yourself get to the point of the tower so you have to find out that way, okay? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. You don't have to do it. Don't do it. You might think this is super clear. It's not clear. It's definitely not clear, okay? In terms of love and relationship, though, we got some good stuff going in here. And yeah, we got the Lovers here. We got the Ace of Cups. And the Knight of... I think this is the Knight or the Page. This is the Knight of Cups. I get confused with the Knights and the Pages in this deck a little bit. Because they don't... They're very... I think this is the Page, actually. I'm sorry. Page. But there is this choice here of real love. Like, you might have an opportunity, especially when you hit Gemini season, because we do have that Gemini card of the Lovers there. But there is this real sense of new love maybe coming in. Somebody really, like, it could even be just you're realizing your feelings about somebody. Whatever it is, it just feels like love comes together so beautifully, and there's this real sense of a new beginning of, because the Ace of Cups is just so... It's so emotional and like amazing and wonderful, and there's so much water energy here. It can honestly get you swept up completely. Something that it's just like, wow, emotions are running freely. Your heart is a flame, and there you get the Empress. For those of you, you know, if this is, you know, someone that you're interested in, they're very abundant. It's also like, it also just feels like there's a lot of... And this is coming for a lot of the signs. I don't know if this always just happens during Taurus season when I write readings, but this is a great time to manifest. It's a great time for manifestations to really unfold and to come into fruition. And with that Empress card there, I just feel like you're having some really beautiful Venusian energy show up here. Like, in terms of, it feels like everything else might feel like it's in the shitter, and life is a mess, and this is wrong, and that's wrong, and holy shit, I can't believe this happened, and oh my god, I'm dealing with this now, oh my god, this, oh my god, that. But it's like love and romance comes in to literally save you. For, like, this could be a really amazing, like, woman or a Taurus or something like that you're really interested in, because the Empress always shows up to me as a Taurus. But it could even just be somebody that you met during Taurus season, something that really just takes off. If you're starting to date people, if you realize your feelings for somebody in Taurus season, there's a real taking off point. And it's also like, I don't know, whenever I see the Empress, I just feel like that's like the perfect female energy. It's like, I mean, it doesn't have to be a female person. This person can just have feminine, creative, very Venusian, very nurturing, loving. I don't want to say maternal, because again, that can be offensive to some people, but it's like very nurturing in that capacity, very creative, very, again, all about creating and bringing things into fruition through love, through harmony, through art, and through this very natural sense of creation. So there's a really beautiful manifested energy here. And for a lot of you, again, it's like either you're bringing this in very naturally, or like whoever you're coming to, or like, you know, approaching, whoever you're interested in is very receptive. And there's a really beautiful natural sense of like love. And I love seeing the Empress after all this watery cards, because if it was just all like Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, that's like too much water. It's too much like beginning water energy for it to be like go anywhere. It's just like, oh my god, I'm feeling all this. Like, what do I do with it? It's like, you've got to put it in the dirt. You've got to let it, you know, feed the soil. You've got to let it, you know, help grow the plant here. Why can't I say the word? You've got to let it, the water hits the seed, then the seeds grow. I can't speak. Okay, as you can tell, Mercury is retrograde in Gemini at this time. And for me, that's in my 12th house. So just forgive me, guys. Like, it's really hard to speak what I am thinking. It already is usually in these videos, but like so much worse right now. It's like so unbelievably bad. I can't even tell you how bad it has been in terms of me trying to speak. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful, and it feels like you are really like building something incredible here. You have the real beginnings of something very real, something that feels very natural, just like just like feels really peaceful, natural, lovely. And it's like all of a sudden, bam, like you're falling in love. And for some of you, that Tower moment could just be that this is the moment where you're finally able to release a past situation. You're able to release what made you feel less than, what wasn't filling your cups, what you might have been working towards that, or, you know, you might have accidentally held on to for so long. And I just feel like this is such a big purge moment. It leaves you finally open to feel again, to feel something real, to have these really deep emotions, to fall for somebody and say, you know what, no, like, life is short. Why am I not putting my all into this? Because again, remember that life is short. What the fuck are you doing? Okay? The funniest thing is I actually had a conversation earlier with somebody about like, oh, life is short, like, get a tattoo, do whatever you want, like, doesn't have to mean anything. But for me, when I hear life is short, and maybe it could be that because like I've had some major losses, some very like immediate family losses that were unexpected that a lot of people don't go through until they're very old in their lives. And for me, life is short is saying, you know, tell people that you love them, tell people that you care about them, be emotionally there. It's less about what can I do, what can I go see, what can I be, how can you connect with people around you, because really at the end of the day, that's what you're going to feel you missed out on when you die. Those are the people that are affected. You want to connect with human beings while you are here. And it just feels like you're in this like place right now where it's like life is short. I'm putting my fucking heart out there and I'm done letting all these things hold me back. I have this very fired up energy because Jupiter is in Pisces now and I'm fucking going for it. When Mars moves into Aries, did I say Jupiter in Pisces? Jupiter in Aries, I'm so sorry. When Mars moves into Aries as well, and we have this conjunction there at the end of the month, it's like, fuck it, I'm making decisions. Fuck it, I'm doing something. Like, why not? Especially about work, about career. Like, I'm going to make some big decisions because I want to, and I'm not being fulfilled where I'm at. And what I've worked towards doesn't seem to be fucking going towards what I want it to go towards. But in terms of love and romance and stuff like that, go for it. There's like, for you guys, I would say go for it unless it's a past situation. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. We are in a Mercury retrograde. I don't think I need to repeat myself. The exes, the people that you've already let go, let them fucking go. Please, Jesus Christ, like, let them go. Let them go. That's my new thing. Just don't, okay? Like, really, it's not good for you. There's a reason it's not working out. Don't think about it. Don't even move back on it. Don't think you can apologize and make it right. Don't think you can do this. Like, let it go. Okay, you're gonna feel so much better if you were able to let go of past people, situations, and any of that shit that is like, especially like if you're like for some reason in this headspace of like, maybe it can work out, maybe I can apologize, maybe we can get back together, maybe this. No, Pisces. Also, like, it feels like this person is so far gone. Like, no, they're gone. Like, it's out. Like, we're done. Okay, it's done. It's my message to everybody in this Mercury retrograde. Nobody is going to hear get back with that ex. That person's coming back around in any of these readings. Not this one. So don't expect that. I don't support that. Okay? We are not supporters of doing that shit here on DQ Tarot. I'm not going to let you hear what you want to hear because it's toxic as fuck to do that. Okay? Four of Wands is move the hell forward. It's time. Literally, there you go. You want better things? Go for it. You have such good energy this month. And it's like all you gotta do is dip into the right places and stop getting caught up by all the things that went wrong and all the sad things. And, oh my God, this happened. Oh my God, this happened. But you're still here and you're okay, right? If anything, life is short. Tell people how you feel. Show them you care. Put energy into your relationships around you this month. You will not regret it. It is gorgeous time to do so. It is really gorgeous to connect with friends, to connect with someone you're interested in, a partner, a marriage partner, whoever you're with. Like, romantically, it is a beautiful time here, especially as we enter into June. It looks just absolutely abundant, absolutely gorgeous. You have everything going for you in these really nice ways, and it's just like you have to not let who you were in the past come back, and not let these past like this pull towards like I wouldn't like talk to that person. Let it go. You're gonna feel insane for like an hour or a day or however long it takes, and then once you're like, okay, that's insane for me to like have wanted doing that, like talk to that friend that will put you in the right place, because you don't want to, like Virgo, get dragged down this path or dragged down that because like I feel this way. It's like, okay, well, like, here's a little bit of reality. That's insane. And again, I love you guys, but just don't get too caught up in places of non-reality, of fictional past things, and people, you know, spinning yarns on you. Like, no, you're smarter than that. Don't let some Don't let some fuckboy like spin a yarn on you. Don't let somebody like tell you one thing when they obviously don't mean that thing, okay? And that's obviously not going to be that way. But regardless, it's a real empowering month for you if you delve into it in the right way. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Move the fuck on. Six of Swords and the, I almost said the earth, the world. With the Six of Swords there, that's literally, you got to walk away from the pain. You got to walk away from the past. And like I said, this Scorpio, I talk more about this again in my little mini vlog and astrology talk there that I did. But like this, this eclipse in Scorpio is so good because it is on the South Node. It is so good for purging, for releasing. This is the moment. Let it go. You will feel so much better. You'll feel so much better. Let go of expectations from the past. If you are applying expectations that you applied to a past relationship, a past job, a past friendship, whatever it was, whoever you were in the past, if you're applying, if you are assuming that other people themselves are also the same people that they were in the past when you had certain boundaries, you were applying this, or like you were applying that to them, you can't do that anymore. You can't go about these relationships, go about this, like the way that you're doing things, the way that you aren't. Oh my God, I can't English. You cannot keep moving forward by doing things that you used to do. Things that worked then are not going to work now. And going back to negative situations from the past, people that come back up and you know, try to pull on your heartstrings and say, oh, we can make this work, we can be friends, we can do this, like, oh, I miss you, whatever it might be. No, block them and move on. It will happen. You will probably hear from somebody. They will probably try to get you back in. If it's not them, you're going to be thinking about getting in contact with somebody or doing this or doing that. Something chaotic and self-destructive. So just don't do it, okay? There's a real push for that we think we can get away with it. We think it'll be okay. We think it'll be good. And that's just Jupiter and Aries talking. You got to ignore it. It's not right. And you don't want to lose all this beautiful, abundant energy with work and love that is coming in at you. It's like so empowering with work. It's so empowering with what you can do. And it is so like true love energy with love. You're like, this is beautiful. It's abundant. It's sexy. It's delicious. It's like, And it has the capacity for something really real. Something that feels like, wow, I have never had this before. This is incredible. Like, it's peaceful, but it's also exciting and lovely and, again, sensual. It's like you have such a beautiful energy about you in terms of love and relationship this month. Don't let it get fucked up by the past. I promise you, nothing behind you is better than what it is in front of you. I think the word is it that Barney always says on How I Met Your Mother, new is always better. And you know what? I'm going to start telling you guys that, even if it's not real all the time. New is better. New is always better. New is always better. New is always better. Okay? Let's pull a couple of oracles for you guys, because everything else looks, I mean, it looks really good. I just feel like I have to warn everybody a little bit this month. So we got some intense stuff coming in that's going to make us all a little bit chaotic, self-destructive, and insane. So, you know, we just got to, like, be aware of it. You know? Okay. So, with the Adoring Virtue, Love, Angel, Oracle cards, what are they saying here? One at a time. I can't do that many. We can't do that many. We just need one. Just one. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Try to throw out like literally half the deck, but you know what? This one came out on its own. New love. A new person is stirring your romantic feelings. Let them fall in love again. Be open to that. It's new, it's different. You don't have to attach the past to it if you let go of the past, okay? So let go of the fucking past. To everybody this month, I'm going to keep saying this. Let go of it. It's not the same anymore, and the longer that you carry it, how long are you going to carry this? How long are you going to hold on to this? How long are you going to harp on this same shit? You don't have to. You can let it go and never think about it again. Never speak about it again. Whatever, it's done. They're done. I'm done, okay? Oh, I'll pull one more, sorry. I almost read about the healing with the angels, and I don't want to hear it from you guys. Everybody else got one, and I didn't. So, oh, this is popping right out. Oh, this is funny. Virgo actually got this as well. Celebration. You have a lot to celebrate right now. There's a lot of really good things that you have manifested that are coming to fruition. Long-term goals, long-term stability, security. So don't let it pass you by. Put your energy towards that, okay? Don't keep putting up with the same old, same old. Don't keep getting stuck in the same bullshit. You're different. You're better. We don't need to keep going back down those same paths. We don't need to hold on to the past. We don't need to assume that people can change. Because you know what? This month, if they're coming back and saying they changed, they definitely didn't. And you don't want to learn the hard way, okay? Everybody needs to know, like, that's what Mercury retrograde does. It makes us believe that the past is so good and nice and amazing. You forgot about all the bad parts, silly. Okay? So good news. Cause for celebration is here, and it is time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The angels want you to know that this is a light-filled time in your life. You have been working toward making changes, and your intentions are now manifested into form. This is the time for you to fill your heart with a warm feeling of gratitude. And yes, I have to read the book for this one because I don't know these cards very well. They're kind of new for me, and I don't use them often. The angels ask you through this card to hold strong in this gratitude. You are like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them because she has faith that her labors will yield new growth. Keep watering and tending to your seeds, and you will soon see them sprouting through the surface. The angels are your co-gardeners who help you tend your crop. It's time to pull out some weeds. Okay? Stop looking over your shoulder. Your future is so bright and so beautiful, okay? I love you, Pisces, so much. Have a wonderful rest of May, and I'll see you guys next month. Namaste.